Hi, welcome back to Fanboys of.
What the fuck?
Welcome back. Can I say the intro, please?
Go for it.
Welcome back to Fanboys of Gaming Daily Cast. I am one of your. I almost put up four. I'm one of your three hosts, Christopher.
I'm Michael.
I'm Justin.
And we got some interesting stuff on the docket for you today. We got Dragon Quest. We got a lot of good stuff about Rocket League. We got companies buying at other companies. We got info on the pre-orders for the Pipboy version of Fallout. And we have a PlayStation mouse and keyboard, which I think is unnecessary. But then again, I'm not a PlayStation player.
You're also
I'm an
not a
Xbox.
PC gamer, though.
Yeah, I'm not a PC gamer.
Like-
It's hard to do that on a Mac. It really
Yeah.
is.
Like, once Xbox comes out with full support for the keyboard and mouse, are you going to use a keyboard and mouse? Probably not.
No, absolutely not.
You're not a PC gamer.
I'm not.
The whole point, I guess, is I believe this is third party. I forget the name. Even if I could pronounce the name, which I can't. They have a mouse already, and they're making a keyboard now too. But it's a simplified keyboard. It's probably only about the quarter amount of keys on an actual keyboard, and it's just to give people on PlayStation a different feel. People prefer to, map their controllers or map their buttons a certain way, and certain people just prefer keyboard and mouse. So it's not a bad move. It's a smart move.
Which leads me to wonder if they like using a keyboard, why are they not PC gamers?
Well, here's the thing, though. I believe this is bringing PC gamers to PlayStation.
True. Same thing with Xbox.
Games like, yeah, very true. Games like Bloodborne and I'm trying to think, what's the other, like, I just
Found it out.
Oh, well, Destiny isn't on PC.
Yeah, Destiny's not on PC.
So
And neither is Bloodborne. Bloodborne's one of those games a lot of people
It's
want to play.
PlayStation exclusive.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
So like any PlayStation exclusive games will now be almost available for PC players. I mean,
They'll still need a
not-
PS4.
they'll still need a PS4, but they'll be
Yeah.
able to use a mouse and keyboard like they want.
True. They could have their comfort of
Yeah.
having what they're used to playing with,
hmm
which would be nice. I mean, like when I play I very rarely play games on my computer, but when I do, I'm like, I want a controller. I don't want to use the fucking keyboard and mouse. Like I'm not any good with the keyboard and mouse. I'm used to a controller, so it
Right.
makes sense why they're doing this, because there's a lot of people that I've talked about before. I believe there's a decent sum of people in PC gaming that own both a PlayStation and an Xbox. It's just that, or an Xbox, that PC is just their preferred because you can get more out of a PC when it comes to power. But sometimes there are exclusives and stuff that you can't get on a PC, and that kind of sucks. It's the same thing when you own a PlayStation. You're like, well, shit, Xbox has this really cool Gears. Like, they have Gears coming out, and I'm sitting over here like, well, gotta wait till my Forza bundle comes in, then I can buy Gears.
It's funny because like Xbox is getting Gears back, and PlayStation is getting God of War. So I mean,
Oh yeah.
it's like a half and half.
All right.
If
So,
I
like-
may, why'd you pick God of War and not Ratchet and Clank?
I did not see Ratchet and Clank. God of War was the first one that popped up on my PlayStation
Ratchet
store.
and Clank's getting rebooted, though.
I haven't seen that yet, so. Sorry.
Well, now you know.
Yeah,
Knowing
so
is half the battle.
Ratchet and Clank, yeah, I'm
Ratchet and
perfectly
Clank's
fine with
getting
that.
a reboot. It looks awesome.
I literally almost own all of them. The only one I'm missing is the very first one and the very last one.
It's okay, because the reboot's coming out, so you don't need to buy the first one anymore.
No, I've beaten the first one. Just
Oh.
never opened it.
Oh, okay. Well, either way.
Go to a Blockbuster.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Uh,
bro.
The point I guess I'm trying to make is this: you're trying to get more comfortable in the zone with gaming, and it just makes sense to use what you're used to. And if you're like, fuck controllers, I don't like controllers, more power to you. Go you got a keyboard and a mouse you can use now. It's fantastic.
Like, I mean, make your customers happy. That's really all it's about.
Yeah, do whatever makes people happy, whatever their preferences are, whatever, like Microsoft with the Kinect and Cortana and all that. They're making the Kinect more useful because people that own a Kinect want it to be more useful.
right?
It
Aside
already
from,
does a lot of stuff. Like
oh,
the Connect 2.0 is awesome. It does a lot of good stuff.
it's great.
They're
It's
just making
great.
it better.
Hmm. Well, anyways, Rocket League.
Rocket League.
Rocket League.
They're another ones making their customers happy.
They
Yes.
are making me very happy.
They are listening to the gigantic complaints people have had. And granted, Rocket League's gotten praise, lots and lots of it. Some
As
people,
it should. It's a
yeah.
good game.
Oh, yeah.
a good
It's a
game. It's
beautiful
simple.
game, but there's lots of bad parts. Like for number one, the AIs are way too aimbot-ish. Like
Yeah.
I've there's been goals where like I'm just in there like that's not even an actual possibility that any normal player would be able to get that in.
Yeah,
right.
Just
Like-
it's like they hit it with their rear end, and it still goes in perfectly in the corner, like right over somebody. It's just like,
Right.
Yeah.
oh, I didn't know you could do bicycle kicks from the corner of your eye
Yeah.
and still score a goal.
Well, that one time we were playing the other day, like the bot was coming at an angle this way, right? And the ball was like here. It turned to like right before it went to hit the ball. So it's coming like this. Here's the ball, and it just goes like right at the last second, makes like a fucking 45-degree turn and like taps it with the nose of its vehicle, and it just like rolls right the fuck into our goal. And I'm like, what? Are
Man,
you
Or, like-
serious right now?
your hand description was awesome. It was really great.
What if
Mike.
I scrunch it up and make it look more like a car? Is that better?
No, it's a rocket. What are you talking about?
I pity you, man.
Yes, but anyways, there is supposed to be a couple more maps that come out.
Yeah, there's a new map coming out. I think it's Utopia. I think that's the actual name of it. It looks really nice.
I
It's
don't
a
know the
daytime
name, though.
map. It's set like in middle of noon, so it's really, really bright. It looks really pretty.
I believe it'd be sweet if they did an Atlantic map that's underwater.
Please.
That would be gorgeous. I'd
I
like
mean-
that a lot, actually.
I mean, obviously there'd be a lot of background content.
Yeah.
So I mean, that might bog up the game a little bit. So I can understand if they don't.
They don't even have to put fish or anything. Just like make
Just
it
water.
watery. Yeah.
Right.
But just put the stuff in the background. I don't know what it is.
They could put some castles or something. Make us look like we're in a fishbowl.
I was gonna say make us look like we're in a fishbowl.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What if we were in a fishbowl and it was just, do we think these cars are dynamic or like gigantic and this ball is huge when really it's just like the size of a tennis ball or like a golf
what are you
ball?
talking about, dude? All these cars are tiny. They're all RC
And
cars.
the
What are you
cars are
talking
like
about?
this big.
Dude, they all have
Dude,
little
what if
antennas and
life?
flags.
What if life is like a fishbowl, bro?
Bruh.
I'm not a stoner.
No, I know. Let's see what else we got here. All right, so there's more they're punishing people that leave ranked matches early because a lot of people when they play ranked, like if they get scored on like within the first minute or whatever, they'll just leave the match and there's no
Right.
penalty for it, which is bullcrap. Like if you're gonna just leave the game because you're losing, then you deserve to get punished for it.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
just play the game out completely. At least that's what I do. I mean, I'll sit there and ranked and I'll just get my butt kicked. Like I'll get beat like 5-0. They'll just whoop the crap out of me.
Oh, it's like,
And-
it's like after a while, you just go out and start killing people because it just gets fun.
Yeah.
It just gets funner the more you play.
Sure.
I mean,
was Halo the one the multiplayer like penalized you for leaving a game and like you couldn't
so.
get back online for a little while? I know there's a game,
Yeah.
like a really popular game that wouldn't.
possibly.
There's a couple games that do that because they're tired of people just like, oh, we're losing, I quit. 9 times out of 10 when I quit a game, it's because I have to go physically move my body somewhere else to do something. Or
physically
I have to
move
pee.
your body somewhere else. You mean go somewhere else?
Well, sometimes when I say I want to go somewhere else, I don't really go anywhere. I'm just like turning around and go to use my computer first. I can watch some YouTube videos.
Even Smash does that. If you quit a Smash match, it won't let you go back online for a while.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, isn't that
That makes
weird?
sense.
Like even
Surprised.
Nintendo ain't screwing around with that.
Well, the people suck.
Yeah. You definitely say like that. Like I could say, even on Diablo, the people on there are really kind of annoying because they'll be like, there's a thing called Greater Rifts where like you can set it up just so you can want to do those. Like it's a little group that they kind of put you in. So when you go in there, they'll be like, okay, I want to do this rift, and like everyone will just be sitting there like, okay, you got to vote to go into it, and there'll be like 3 no's and 1 yes. You just be like, well, glad I picked this thing.
Right?
And, and then you just
So
quit
here
and
we
keep
are.
logging in and quit and keep logging in until you gotta find
Do you get
people.
the one you want?
No, until you find people to actually go and do it with you.
Oh,
Right.
okay. That's kind of a pain.
Because you gotta have at least 3 out of 4 votes to do it, I believe. I've done it with 2, but that's only been when there's like 3 people in it instead of 4.
True.
So
Majority.
I mean,
It has to be a
yeah.
majority. Yeah, I get you. What was another thing? Oh, couple more things about the new patch that they're coming out with. They're fixing the online tracking with stats because right now it doesn't track your stats online for most of your things. The only thing I think it tracks is your wheels. Excuse me. Everything else doesn't track, which sucks for trophies and achievements, depending on whether or not you play on Steam or PlayStation.
Right, you're putting in that work. You want people to see it.
Yeah, I mean,
you want to be able to platinum the game.
yeah.
Right.
Otherwise, you have to do everything offline, which is no fun. I want to play with people. I don't want to play by myself.
With the super good computers.
Speaking of offline, are they putting in online seasons?
They haven't said. Probably not. It's not. This one's not a super huge patch. It's mostly just like fixing things and adding in a few. Fixes. Yeah. They're also trying to integrate a system where you'll be able to find people if you're on PlayStation that are PC gamers, or if you're on PC searching for people that are PlayStation players. So they're trying to make it easier for cross-platform to work together, which is cool.
So bigger servers, and I wonder if they'll be able to do it as in like split it up, switch it so like you can only play with PS4 people, possibly, or is it? You think there's going to be a way to actually search for PC people?
I think so.
Like,
I don't know.
How would you search for that? Like, are you searching their Steam tag?
Yeah, probably.
Or would it just be searching like their email address?
Probably their Steam tag. And my best guess is the way at least if I were to program that, it would be a checkbox for PlayStation or Steam, and it would have to be one or the other. You can't check both of them simultaneously. So, and then you'd search for the username or whatever. Your buddy tells you my name's whatever, XX, blah, 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 XX. I'm just saying that because a lot of people put X's in their names before and after. I don't know why.
Oh, yes.
3 of each.
Yeah, just something like, it's just an example, but...
Lowercase, uppercase, lowercase.
Yeah, it's very, very specific.
Underscores.
Yeah, don't forget the underscores.
I saw someone with a gamer tag called "It Was My Picnic Basket."
That's a pretty good one, actually.
It's a pretty good one. It doesn't beat "Obama Has My VCR." I think
Obama Has My VCR is great. I still miss Man with Wood 69.
Man with Wood. That was such a terrible gamer tag.
It's like the best gamer tag I've ever heard.
See, I wish I could switch mine to PlayStation because I made it like, I don't know.
Never.
See, when did the first
she don't want to allow it.
PlayStation tag?
When did the first PSP come out? Because that's when I first made it.
No,
how about the achievements of the Pipboy being sold out?
Doop. Achievement unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
They're actually calling.
That was a stupid joke. I'm not laughing at that.
I tried.
I'll pox on you.
We were laughing at you, Mike, not with you.
I bite my thumb at you.
So the Pipboy is actually being stopped in production now because they were actually sold out to the point where I believe they're completely out or they're very close to going over.
Yeah, they have so many orders. They're like, we don't know if we're gonna be able to produce this many. It's a collector's edition thing, so they normally limit them to I don't know, not that many, 5, maybe 10,000 usually for a game like that. For a game like that, yeah, they don't do a lot of them, and the fact that the game went up for pre-orders not that long ago, maybe a month and a half. And the Pipboy one only came up a couple weeks after that. So it's only been up for pre-order less than a month. And they already sold out of it. Now, granted, how many people actually pay the full amount for the Pipboy one and actually get it and all this and that are two different things. But for the fact that so many people wanted one, because there's a lot of people that enjoy Fallout, and it's a functional... functional collectible. It's not like something that you can just this is cool, I'm gonna throw it on my shelf. It's No, a lot of people are gonna actually wear the Pipboy around and like use it and show it off, which I think is pretty sweet.
Well, there was an old Halo headset that came out for Halo 1 that actually had like the whole helmet and it had a headset in it. It was really cool.
Oh wow. Oh yeah. It's Master Chief's helmet.
It was so what? Like how would you use that? You're just
You-
wearing a whole helmet
put
while
it
you
on
play?
Yeah.
You put it on your
so
fucking
like
head.
it looked like you actually wore Master Chief's helmet while playing the game.
I
I thought
have
it was
seen
pretty
that.
cool.
The only time I've ever seen it is IGN had one.
All right, we got company buyouts.
Yes. The Ouya is being bought out by Razer.
Well, how is it
Yeah.
pronounced?
Ouya.
Oh,
Ouya.
Ouya.
Yeah.
OUYA.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It uses a Bluetooth controller just with a little, like, I believe it's about a 3-inch by 3-inch cube as the console, and it runs off of an Arduino base, I believe.
Yeah, it's like
So-
an Android-based system.
Yes, I mean it has its own software.
You're right.
But
You're blinking a lot, dude. You're
yes, I'm
like
sorry.
blinking.
It's
You're
pretty
sitting
bright.
here going,
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like,
you're tweaking out over there, man.
No, I'm good, dude. But yes, the system uses its own software, but uses Android-based games. So pretty much any of like the fuller, like, I don't know how to say it, like controller-based Android games, it uses a lot of them. It's best known for like that one frog game that you like. It's like RPG. I don't know what it's called.
I don't know what that's called either. I've never heard of anything like that.
I don't dabble in mobile gaming, so I'm not quite sure. I
Mike's
went on
too
there.
good for mobile gaming.
No, my phone just sucks, and it slows down way too much for me to be able to play games. So I just
Like your phone always sucks. No
Yeah, I
matter
know.
what phone you own, no matter what time you own it, it
It's
will
the-
suck.
it's the drops. It's
It
all the
will
dropping.
suck.
Well, talking about mobile gaming, Dragon Quest 11 may be available on the 3DS.
It will be available on
It will be
3DS.
available on the 3DS.
It will be? Oh, no,
Yes.
sorry.
It's
Might
the
be available
NX.
on the NX, yes.
On the
NX.
NX. Yes.
Someone spilled the beans.
Yeah, somebody had well, they had a leak. There was a leak before they even announced Dragon Quest 11, and then they officially announced it, and they're like, well, it's coming out on PS4. We're building the PS4 one in Unreal Engine 4, which we talked about the other day. So
Unreal
the game,
Engine 4, that was the one we talked about in a previous video. Really, really pretty
Yeah.
designs.
So the game's gonna look gorgeous. We already know that. So when they were asked about it being on the NX, they didn't really say much. All they said is that it's considerate. They're considering it. They're considering whether
It was
or not
considerate. Was it considerate, Mike?
there is the exact quote was something along the lines of, I can't say that. What the fuck? I can't speak.
I was really hoping for Justin to laugh at my joke, but he didn't.
It was considered.
Yeah, it's
To
it's
be-
considered. They're considering whether or not they're gonna make the game for the NX, just like a lot
Oh.
of these companies have considered making games for the Wii U, and then they're like, "No, I don't really want to make this game for the Wii U because we'd
Well-
have to dumb it down a lot."
And
Well,
they'd
it's
have
more-
to add
it's
in
more the
functionality
fact
for the
that-
gamepad.
Yeah.
For Nintendo, it's the fact that if they know Dragon Quest will be out by a certain time next year, that means they'll need to get the NX out before
Yeah.
that.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
Not
that'll
necessarily.
give them
They-
the deadline.
But it's also the fact that do they want that to be one of the release titles?
Yeah, I think that would be a good title to have on release. I think that and Zelda U, or whatever, Zelda Wii U, whatever they're calling it.
But it won't be Zelda Wii U then if it's on the NX.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. That a lot of people are assuming that what's gonna happen with this new Zelda game is it's gonna get the Twilight Princess kind of thing where they put it on the Wii U and the NX.
Hmm.
So hypothetically, if I mean,
if
I
it's-
think Dragon Quest 11 could come out before the NX is released. I think that would be fine.
Oh yeah, but I can honestly say if it comes out and it is as good as Twilight Princess, I'll be happy with that.
Twilight Princess was great.
It was a
Twilight
beautiful
Princess
game.
was amazing.
True.
Minda gave me nightmares.
Yeah, she's a little scary.
She's very scary.
No, you're
What
fine.
was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, Dragon Quest 11 and I think Zelda, if those were two of the launch titles, would help push that console real well when it first launches.
On top of some Mario game, probably.
Yeah, Mario Maker maybe ported to the NX because a lot of people are excited about
I
it.
have a feeling that these NX games will be playable by the Wii U.
Oh, they will be.
Yeah, it's just that Wii U gamepad games won't be supported on the console. Like stuff that you need the gamepad for, which I'm not really sure there are many games for. You could probably buy a gamepad for it if you really wanted to.
It'll probably be something like you hook it up to USB or Bluetooth. I mean, it'd be cool if they still let you use the gamepad on it. If they made it that like future compatible, but we all know that the systems won't be like that.
Yeah, probably not. Nintendo is very hush-hush about the NX, so we know pretty much nothing. We know very little to nothing. So, and then we probably won't know anything until E3 next year if we're lucky, but they'll probably do something in the middle of the summer or like fall.
Oh, that's
probably
real
in
soon.
the middle of summer.
How many months?
A year.
I think it'll be more winter time.
It was a joke.
When they release something for it, like a picture or something else gets leaked.
Yeah.
So I mean, it'll be the fact of, do they want it to come out for Christmas and be rushed by everything else, or do they want to wait till probably next Christmas or something like that? Because they're gonna wait till a bigger holiday, so when people will spend their money.
I don't think this Christmas. This Christmas definitely not. It's not gonna happen.
I mean, the Wii U's not even that old.
2016, possible, because Xbox and PlayStation have both already like kind of reiterated their consoles, redesigned them a little bit, not too much. Xbox added the 1 terabyte, PlayStation added the 1 terabyte, PlayStation redesigned it a little bit, whatever. So those new consoles, they're newer.
That's what you want to call a redesign.
Yeah. Well, all they did was take out the touch. But I think next year would be a solid time for them to release that. If they don't release it next year, I don't see it coming out any later than 2017. Honestly, because
I could see that
they need to get their head in the game, and the Wii U they started selling it 2012, 2013.
It just did not sell good.
We're going to go ahead and get the heck out of here. Check us out on fanboysofgaming.com for all your latest gaming news. Join our Facebook group on, you guessed it, Facebook, and where you'll find other fans of gaming. And
links
we're going to get
description below. We have the links in the description below.
Where else would the links be? Except in The Legend of Zelda.
On Mike's face. Somewhere.
Right here. We're going to put them right here.
No, we're not going to put them there. I made a joke about Link and The Legend of Zelda, and no one even acknowledged it. I'm leaving.
Okay, bye.
Have a good day. Night, day, night. Bye.
Okay, bye, Chris.